Yes, indeedy. Ladies and gentlemen, ladies and gentlemen, we are about to have a wonderful, amazing episode called Big Facts. All right? Big Facts. All right? Now listen, last time we discussed the 5 commandments of a relationship. The 5 commandments, okay? So, I was asked, prompt, to go a little bit deeper and delve a little more into it, you know. So what I'm going to do now is talk about actual, factual things that I've experienced in life, right? That deals and comes to the 5 commandments of a relationship, okay? Now listen, every relationship that I've ever had, I've applied the 5 commandments to each and every person I've ever been with in a relationship. Now, if we just hanging out and we just kicking it and chopping it up, having a good time, you know, okay, cool. It don't apply to you. But for the young ladies who was like, oh, bet, I want you to be my forever after. I want to, you, oh my gosh, I love you, and yada. That's when the 5 commandments of a relationship applies to them, okay? So I'm just going to kind of rough draft give you a couple examples of what I mean by the 5 commandments in a relationship, okay? So, commandment 1, trust, right? Trust. Let me see, what example would I like to give you in trust? Okay, so here's the deal, right? There was a young lady that I was with, you know what I'm saying? It could be recently or way back in the day, either or, all right? Second of all, before I even get into any of that, let me do this disclaimer real quick, right? If you are a young lady who I once upon a time or previously spent time with, right? And you hear something that sounds familiar to you, and you think I'm talking about you, okay? First of all, I talk about any experience that I ever experienced in my life. All right, that's my life. That's what I experienced. Second of all, I ain't gonna never say your name or divulge who you are, okay? Third of all, don't nobody know that I'm having a conversation about me and you except me and you. We're the only people who know what I'm talking about, right? That's it. So calm down. Yeah, calm down, relax. Nobody knows that this specific or particular topic of conversation is about you, all right? And fourth of all, be happy that you made a mark on me in life that you're even memorable to even conversate about, all right? That means we had some moments and some memories and some things of that nature that's even worthy of talking about. And that's a good thing, okay? Okay? Yeah, guys, so that's what it is. So don't get all, uptight because you think I'm talking about you. No, I'm just telling a story or a topic that happened that involved you when we were together. But it ain't nothing major, okay? Nobody knows about it but me and you. We're the only people who know who you are, okay? So relax, all right? Now, the 5 commandments are trust, honesty, loyalty, love, and respect. Trust, honesty, loyalty. A lot of people get these first 3 like all together. They think like that, but they're all 3 different entities, okay? They're 3 major things, okay? All right? Now first, trust, right? Man, woo! Trust is something that when you lose trust, it's very hard to get it back. Very, 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 very hard to get trust back. You know what I'm saying? First of all, I really don't trust anybody about anything. You know, that's just not who I am. I'm not that dude who's just like some big major trusting person. Now, I ain't tripping about anything. See, I can be with you and not trust you. You know what I mean? That's just me. I don't gotta trust you to be with you. And 9 times out of 10, I'm not gonna trust you. There's only a few people I've ever encountered that I actually trusted. Let me think. Hold up. Let me think. Yeah, I'm gonna say two. Two people that I've ever been in relationships with, been romantical, with, that I trusted. Only two, guys, only two. For everybody else, no, I didn't trust you. I ain't gonna trust you. Especially when you show me things to not trust you, right? And once I don't trust you, it's pretty much a wrap. I would never trust you, ever, 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 ever. Okay, guys? It's not happening, all right? So most people think that trust has to do with like being faithful. You know what I mean? They think like, oh, cheating and all that when it comes to trust. But really, that's a part of trust. But also, there's more to trust and being able to trust someone, right? So let's say, for example, let's say I'm driving down the road right now, minding my business. Let's say the police get behind me, pull me over, right? Let's say, for some reason, he throws cocaine in my car and lies and say I had cocaine on me, right? Takes me to jail. Can I trust that the woman I'm with, when I call her, she's coming? No matter what, morning, noon, or night, I could be in another state. Is she gonna do what needs to be done to get me from being incarcerated? Can I trust her to handle that business? Right? Trust. If I got $10 million and I gave it to her and I say, hey, hold this for 2 weeks. Just keep it, don't touch it. Can I trust that my $10 million is going to come right back the same way I gave it to her? Or is some of it going to be missing? Now, he ain't going to know. He not going to know. Can I trust her to hold on to that? Right? And the biggest thing about trust is the faithful, loyalty, faithful and not cheating and all that, right? So if I got a young lady, and I've done this several times, I put my young ladies in situations to see how they gonna act and what they gonna do, right? So if I take my girl and put her in a room full of other dudes, right? I know some dudes in there she might think is fine, she think he hot. Oh, look at the body on him, he be working out. Look at his build, all of that stuff. Can I trust her to be 100? Some girls, you can't trust to go to the bathroom and back. You could be at a restaurant. She go to the bathroom. She done gave her number to 4 dudes on the way, right? She done kissed 2 other dudes. And then when she got in the bathroom, she got it in with the girl in the bathroom. Yeah, not a dude, a girl. Because I'm here to let y'all know. It goes down in girls' bathrooms. Big facts. For all y'all who got girls to think your girl would never, another girl, and she's, oh my God, she's anti this. Hey, man, I'm here to tell you. It goes down in the girls' bathroom. Some things you would never think or even worry about happening, be happening, right? So can you trust her, like to be in an environment with a whole bunch of people she's attracted to or just like or whatever, and she's not gonna get out of line, right? Like I said, some girls you can't even trust to go to the bathroom. Big fact. So that's trust, right? Trust. Second is honesty. Honesty is when whatever comes out of that person's mouth, you can book it. It's gonna be 100. She's honest about what she say and what she do. Honesty, right? I know some girls who be like, oh yeah, I'm about to go visit my mom, or I'm about to go see my mom, and really they somewhere else doing something else. They're not honest. Not honest at all, right? So I'm gonna give y'all an example on this one. I was with this young lady, right? And this is like the beginning stages of our relationship, the very beginning, when you still laying that foundation, when you putting that concrete down and watching the concrete form into a solid foundation, right? And if your foundation ain't solid, woo, it's gonna be real wavy, uncertainty. It's going to be rocky. You know what I'm saying? Throughout the relationship. So we just got together, right? And it's like one of the first times, like, you know, we was kind of separate. We was going to go do some things separated, right? Which is, hey, by all means, do your thing. You want a girls trip, you want to go hang out, you want to go hit the bars, club, nightlife scene, go do whatever it is you want to do. I never would tell somebody, whether I'm in a relationship with them or not, what they can and cannot do, right? I don't tell nobody nothing. Do you? I'm just gonna sit back, take notes, and see how you maneuver, see how you get down through there, right? Because if you want to be a club chick, I can still kick it with you. That just means you will never be wifey. You're not wifey material. You're not the type of person who I want to marry long term and be with long term. So yeah, we can hang out, we can, you know, spend time, whatever, but it's certain things that you want to do that's not conducive of being a wife, or more importantly, Mrs. Hayes. Yeah. No. You gotta fit the bill. Yeah, you gotta be up to par. Yeah, you gotta be all the way A100 if you trying to be Mrs. Hayes. That is a grand creme de la creme title to hold. And it's a lot of people who don't qualify. But it's a lot of people who try to trick me into believing that they did. No, you're gonna get the 5 commandments. Oh, we're gonna put you to the test. We're gonna find out if you qualify or not. If you all the way 100 or not. Big facts. Yeah. So this is early in the relationship. Okay, cool. Now, about a month prior to this, what I'm about to tell y'all, she had a friend, right? Our friend was like, hey, I'm dating this guy. He went out of town, but he doesn't call me. He only texts. He only does this. When I call him, he can't talk. He's busy. So the advice that my girl gave her friend was, oh, yeah, he must be up to something. Oh, he can't talk when he don't call you at night. He don't do this. He don't do that. Oh, yeah, you can't trust that. That's no good. So I'm really just sitting back, you know, soaking it up. I'm like, well, yeah, that's how I would feel. I understand what she's saying, but maybe there's something going on. Maybe there's something different. You know, he was overseas. There was a time frame difference, and, you know, it was like nighttime over there and daytime over here. You know, all those things was kind of played into the equation. But my girl was just turned up. Oh, no, friend. There's something he must be doing. He's not telling the truth. He got to be da-da-da. And I'm like, yeah, okay, yeah. I'm with it. I feel it. Yeah, because there's no reason for somebody not to be able to reach out and talk to you through a course of 24 hours of a day. Not 24 hours, okay? Daytime or nighttime, it don't matter. You can reach out to somebody, right? So fast forward, after that, now me and her together, and she's like, hey, I made these plans before we, you know, was kind of dating together. I made these plans like almost last year and stuff like that, that I'm going to go to my school alma mater and go to what's called homecoming, right? Homecoming weekend. That's where the big festivities and a whole bunch of, like, you know, getting together and reminiscing and all that, people meeting up and, you know, just checking out the homecoming game and all the festivities. I'm like, oh, that's what's up. Oh, baby, go have a good time. Well, yeah, me and my friend, we're going. They've never been. I'm going to take them. And, oh, that sounds wonderful. Have a great, good time, baby. So, boom, she's out, right? All the stuff that she was preaching is all the stuff that she did. She didn't call. And I definitely ain't calling her, because she's out and about, you know, enjoying with her friend, doing her thing. So I'm not going to bother her or call her or none of that. That's her responsibility. That's her job. If I go out of town, I need to reach out to my woman, because she don't know if I'm out at the restaurant or if I'm in some kind of meeting. So when I slow down, it's up to me to reach out to her if I'm the one out of town, right? That's how it goes, right? So, you know, whatever. So, boom. She's out of town, whatever, don't call, whatever. She shoots a text. Bop, 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 bop. Oh, okay, cool. I shoot back. Hey, what up? Boom. Hope you're having a good time. Yeah, we're just this. We're just doing that. Oh, okay. Well, you know, hey, do whatever, right? So She never calls. We text the whole time. So she comes back home, right? 2 or 3 days later, whatever. Hey, how was your trip? Oh, it was good. We didn't do too much or nothing. Boom. Yeah, we went to homecoming. Then after home, we went to go see the floats, or like they build these little door. I don't know, but we'll just call them floats. She went to go look at all the floats, right? So after that, she's like, we went to the game, but we hung out at the game. Cool. Came back, right? I'm like, all right, cool. Hey, great time. Way to go. Enjoyable. Have fun. Yeah. Come to find out, me and her friend that she went with, like about a month later, we was all hanging out. And her friend was like, hey, bet I want you to meet such and such, a guy, cool dude. And I'm like, hey, what's up, bro? What up? All right, cool. The more we sat there and started talking, they started reminiscing on how they met. So the friend of my girl was like, yeah, girl, remember when we met them and we was when we was down there at homecoming at the after party. So come to find out, my girl was really hanging out in bars and clubs and all of that, right? She done got dressed up, went to clubs, went to bars and all that. Now, really, I don't have a problem with that. To me, that's expected, But what I do have a problem with is that you mentioned everything else you did, but did not mention that. Right? And you went so hard on when somebody go out of town, how they supposed to call, talk, all of that, and you didn't do none of that. Right? So right then and there, I'm not going to say that she lied to me, because she didn't, technically. But she was not honest about everything she did. So in reality, she really hanging out in the bars and clubs in the middle of the night while they all talking to dudes and meeting dudes and stuff. That's really what she was doing. She wasn't calling because she was preoccupied, right? Now, who knows how far that preoccupation went? They could have met, went back to the spot. Everybody could have spent the night with everybody else. And she's the type of girl that, let me say, if her friend is doing it, she's doing it. Let me just say it like that, right? So if her friend is out meeting people, she's out meeting people. If her friend is fellowshipping with some new dudes, she gonna be fellowshipping with some new dudes. You know what I mean? That's why primarily, me personally, I'm not attracted to girls who are in groups of other girls and my girl is the follower. Like I don't rock with follower chicks. If you're a follower, like I don't rock with you. If somebody else is telling you what you doing and where you going and how you doing it, and you start acting like how they act, like, to me, I'm not cool with that. Because if there's a girl who is like, hey, I'm gonna go home with this random dude, and my girl's a follower, then she just gonna follow whatever that girl's doing. So I don't really rock with that. But like I said, that just let me know that she's not gonna be honest about everything that she does. So that really put a big hurt and detriment on our relationship right then and there, guys. Right then and there, the foundation had a big crack in it. You know what I mean? And yeah, that honesty thing, yeah. Once you don't trust somebody on being honest like that, and you can know that they're gonna be honest about what they do or don't do, right? Yeah, man, that's tough. So yeah, right then and there, guys, that was a big detriment to our foundation and our relationship. One, she was like making such a big deal about somebody not calling somebody being out of town, and then she did the exact same thing, which I ain't tripping. Cool, do you? Two, she's just, oh yeah, all we did was go to the parade and watch the float, look at the float things and all of that, and oh, we went to the game the next day and got some brunch and went out, got something to eat, and that was it. But in reality, you're really out there in the middle of the night drinking and hanging out and meeting dudes. That's not an honest person, man. That's not the kind of person that you want to, moving forward, have holding you down, man. You know what I'm saying? There's no need for that. Just be honest. Facts. All right. Number 3, loyalty. Right? There's a thing called loyalty. Loyalty is when your significant other puts you above everybody else. They're loyal to you, right? Now listen, I feel like the only person that your girl is supposed to be loyal to over you is the kids. The kids. The kids come first and foremost, period, point blank. If you have kids, that is the most important thing in your world, your life, is your kids. Nothing supersedes your kids, period. Okay? Now, besides that, once the kids, what's next in the pecking order is your immediate household. The people that's in your house, right? So say you don't got kids. Say it's just you and your significant other. The person that you lay down with every night, day in and day out, that's your next order of priority. Period. Then you got family members or jobs or whatever, right? That's how that pecking order should work. So for me, it's always gonna be, if you got kids, kids is number one. Then after that, it's your significant other, the person you lay down with, you be physical with, all those things. Your household is next, right? Because once you become grown, your mom, your dad, all those things, they become like not your immediate household. They become your secondary household, your outside household. But they're still very important, right? So, for some reason, the young ladies that I've been meeting, spending time with, having a relationship with, I'm not gonna say all of them, but I am gonna say most of them. Most of them got this weird like relationship with their parents. And when I say parents, I mean they mamas. You know, I used to hear the phrase mama's boys and you know, hey man, I don't know what's going on with these girls who's growing up and the relationship that they building with their mamas. Man, hey, to each his own. To each his own. Whatever your relationship status is with your mama, to each his own. But I'm gonna say that women always talk about, oh, your men don't grow up and they just be this and that. When it comes to their mamas, man, they like little kids. Their mama either control them, tell them what to do, tell them how to do it, tell them how to maneuver. Or their mamas is somehow they best friends and they run the streets together, go to clubs together, meet guys together, like all of this. I'm just telling you. And it ain't like a one-off thing. This is like multiple. You know what I'm saying? They got some kind of weird relationship with their mamas where their mamas ain't mamas no more. See, like my mama's my mama. Yeah. Yeah, my mama's my mama. Yeah. Me and my mama not getting dressed up and going to no clubs together. You know, nah. Me and my mama might go listen to some jazz, but me and my mama not gonna go pick up people, and me and my dad ain't about to go out to no club and hit on some chicks and you know all like nah. My dad is my dad. And I got the greatest dad in the world and the greatest mama in the world. You know what I'm saying? I came way by Charles Hayes through Cynthia Hayes, okay? But somehow these girls, moms, are like they mamas, they best friends, they boyfriends, they husbands, they overseers, they wardens. Like, it's crazy. So, yeah, it's been some weird relationships with mamas and daughters, like being friends and the mama is controlling the daughter. I'm talking about a grown woman. Well, I'm not sure if my mom finds out, well, I'm not sure if my mom thinks. What? Huh, okay. And you know what's crazy is that these lovely young ladies are having wonderful life, having fun, enjoying life, got somebody who care about them, they got somebody who love them, and you would think their moms would want that for their daughters, right? It's like their moms want them to be miserable right alongside of them. You know, because the crazy irony in all of this is that these mamas don't got no great relationships. These mamas is lonely. They can't find nobody to go have lunch with them if they wanted to. They don't got no type of opposite sex, male, anything in their life, right? Their day is done. Their time is over. All the little cute that they used to be and men was this, that's over. It's a wrap. But now they trying to dictate to their daughters or, you know, what they should and shouldn't be doing when their daughters is happy. So I guess they want to handpick the man or, you know, whatever. But the daughters is allowing the mamas to do this, right? So the loyalty to her man really ain't there. It ain't there, guys. She's not loyal to her man and her inside the household family as she should be, right? And I understand, I get it. They be like, oh, my mama was there and my family was there before you and blah, 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 right? I get it. I understand all of that. But you can love them both. It ain't like you gotta pick. You know, women make this thing like they have to choose either or. Now, if somebody really love you, they're not gonna make you have to choose either or. They're gonna support you and be there for you, whatever you go through, with whoever you go through, right? But the mamas try to make them pick and choose or make a negative situation in their relationship, right? Now listen, I'm a good dude. Yeah. When it comes to relationships, hey, I ain't hurting nobody, I ain't harming nobody, I ain't mistreating nobody or none of that, right? If you do something to me, me and you have talked about it. We've already discussed it. So if I go do some stuff, it ain't nothing new to you. You already knew, right? If you're not holding down the bedroom with me, I'm gonna have a discussion with you. Hey, baby, we need to do better. If you act like you don't care, okay, I'm gonna go elsewhere, and you gonna know about it. So it ain't like I'm mistreating you or doing you wrong. We've already discussed, and vice versa. If it's something that I'm not doing for you, then you done went somewhere else. Okay, cool. I ain't tripping about it. Right? But loyalty, they put the job over their man. You know, the boss tell them to do something, they gonna do what that boss say do way before you, or what's best for your relationship. You know what I mean? Their loyalty is not to their man or the person in their household. You know what I'm saying? And for me, hey, I don't make nobody choose. I just sit back and watch what's more important to you. I sit back and watch what really means something to you. And if it's ever a time where I feel like your loyalty ain't to me or to our relationship, okay, cool. You showed me what I need to know. So all that marriage stuff you be talking about, this is why we're not gonna get married. You're not loyal to me. I'm not your number one. Right? Yeah. We're not gonna be able to do that, boo-boo. Yeah, we're not gonna be able to do that. You're gonna be my number one. Kids are number one. After that, you my household, you my number one. But I don't look at it as my girl and then my mom. And no, I love my daughter, I love my daughters, I love my kids, I love my girl, my significant other, and I love my mom. My girl, my mom, all that's the same. It's the same level. Once you get to an adult age, all that's the same. I love my mama just like I love my girl. There ain't no picking and choosing. You should never have to. You should never get put in the position to where my mama telling me, hey, that girl you with, you better love me more than her or whatever. My mama gonna want me to be happy. So she gonna be like, hey, take care of your girl and take care of me too. I got y'all, mama. But it ain't no either or, right? And that's what a lot of mamas be putting on their daughters. Boy, that guy ain't no good. And he ain't. Well, if you know all the good guys, where your guy at? Where your dude? Don't worry, I'll wait. You a good judge of character. You know how to get a good man. You can tell your daughter everything she need to do. Why you not doing it? Why you ain't got no man loving on you and taking trips with you and enjoying life with you? But you worried about what your daughter doing. You need to be worried about what you need to be doing. Well, I'm just protecting my daughter. Man, your daughter's grown. If your daughter get hurt, then that's a learning experience. If somebody hurt me, that's a learning experience. I don't need my mama to put no shield over me or whatever. Yeah, that's life experiences. That's what it's about, right? You learned them in life. That's why you don't got nobody, because you couldn't learn how to live with somebody and make somebody happy. In turn, they can make you happy. So what's happening is these daughters is growing up being just like their mamas, who really unhappy, miserable, And I'm not going to say the other one. All right? But full circle, it's not the mama's fault, it's the daughter's fault for allowing their mamas to have that much control over their life. That's that daughter's fault. You grown, daughter. Make your own decisions. Make your own happiness or unhappiness in your life. Right? Yeah. So loyalty, man. A lot of women ain't if there ain't no loyalty, then you can't be with me. You know what I'm saying? These are big facts, guys. Big facts, all right? The next is love. Love, right? Love, right? I used to be with girls, right? And they'd be like, oh, man, I love you so much. I love you. I love you. I love you. Oh, I love you. I want to be with you. Oh, nobody else, me and you. So when they started talking like that, I put it to the test, right? And there's a lot of ladies, a lot of young ladies, a lot of people who I used to date, be with, whatever. I would always have one of my friends or somebody I know go try to holler at her to see how she acts, see how she responds, right? I'm going to see what she's talking about. Now, I would have one of my people go holler at her, but she don't know that this is my people. She just think it's some dude trying to get at her. And you know, a girl's ego is, oh, I'm so cute. Oh yeah, he just think I'm fine. Nah, I send my people to go get at you. And I tell the homie, hey man, if she give you any play, if you can get her number, any information, her name, whatever, from here on out, you can get at her. You can just keep the little game going, and you can get at and do what you do with her. Yeah. So while she think that she being sneaky and slimy and slick, I know he cutting her. He know I'm cutting her. And now one of us ain't tripping at all. You know what I'm saying? Now a good girl, you can't do this with. You can't do this to a good girl. A good girl gonna be like, no, I love my man. I need you to get up out my face. Yeah, you look good. Yeah, you might even be this better than my man or finer than my, whatever you is over my man. But I am with my man because I love him. I love me some Ben. So I'm good on you, dude. That's what girls who really love their man, that's what they do. Right? So people might be like, oh, y'all wrong for two dudes messing with the same girl. No, she wrong for messing with two dudes. We didn't make her do that. We didn't trick her into doing that. That's her characteristic. That's what type of person she is. That's how she get down. We just didn't tell her that we both know each other. So we let her be the scandalous, trifling girl that she is. We ain't tripping. Do you, boo? So now when she started talking out, love you, want to be with you, want to marry you stuff, bet, I be like, nah, I know one there, out the other. This girl here, boy, oh, you do? You love me? Oh, okay. Oh, well, thank you for loving me, baby. Yeah. I know good and well that last night she was laid up with the homie. I know when I get done, she about to go lie, say she going to her mama's house, and she about to go run over the homie house again, and then come back to me. Right? Then gonna tell me she love me. Nah, boo-boo, no, ma'am. I would never marry something like you. Ever. I'll kick it with you. I'll hang out with you. We can spend time. You can keep going back and forth. No problem. But you'll never be Mrs. Hayes. Absolutely not. No. So I'm going to give you a quick example, right? I was with this young lady, right? Cool young lady. Super dope. Like, you know, she was showing the attributes of she loved Bet. So she on that, I want to be with you, want to move in, I want us to be together, all that stuff, right? So I said, well, man, let me test this young lady. So we out riding around, been in the block, you know what I'm saying? I see some of my people. So I pull up on my people. Boom. I said, hey, I'll be right back. So she's sitting in the whip, you know, car going, AC blowing, listening to music, all of that, right? I said, I'll be right back. So I'm with my homies on the block. I said, hey, man, hey, bro, do me a favor. Go over there and holler at the old girl. Go holler at her and see if you can, like, get some play from her. He like, all right, cool, bet. I said, matter of fact, see if you can get her to get out the car. That'll let me know that, you know, she in violation and all that. See if you can get her to get out the car. And whatever y'all do from that, if she give you some play and it's on the popping, you can get at her too, you know, whatever. He like, all right, cool, bet. So he go over there, right? He knock on the window, right? She look, let the window down. What she should do is look. It ain't bad. She don't know this dude. She don't know nothing about him. She need to be, where's my man? Okay, there's my man over there. Dude, you need to go on somewhere. I ain't got nothing to do with you. She need to look for me to be like, hey, baby, you know, give her the sign of, hey, talk to him or see what's up, or I send him over there. If I don't give her no sign, she need to sit in that seat and be a woman who she say love back. Now, I don't control her. I don't tell her what to do. You do whatever you want to do. I'm just going to sit back and watch how you behave, right? Cool. So she let the window down. Now he all on the door, blah, 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 oh, yeah, blah, blah. So after a little while, you know, whatever he's saying to her, she get to smiling and grinning, skinning and grinning. And he look up at me. I'm like, yeah, keep that going, right? She just think that she's so fine as this random dude that's come holler at her and all of that, right? Okay, got it. Cool. So I'm like, yeah. So he talking to her, so he stands up and he's looking over the roof of the car. I'm looking at him like, hey, like, get her out the car. Make her get out. Man, he opened the door and she kind of just sat there, right? So he grabbed her by the arm, was like, hey, you know, get out. Let me look at you. Let me check you out like you working with something. You like, you know, you look beautiful. Let me see you, girl. So she get out. He pull her out, spin her around. She's turning around for this random dude, right? Cool. Okay, that's all I need to see. Get back in the car, we driving home. I ain't got nothing to say to her. What's wrong? What's going on? I said, hey man. I said, what's up with all that you love best stuff? I do love you. Yeah. Oh, okay. So why are you getting out the car, twirling around, showing your body to another dude? What you mean? I thought that was your friend. Whoa, first of all, so that's what you do if you think somebody my friend? Right? That's what you do. Oh, I don't. You can miss me with it. Right? Because ain't no way that a woman who really loves somebody gonna do something like that. So it was a wrap. And what's crazy is she got mad at me for not messing with her no more. Right? She didn't know that I sent the dude over there and all of that, right? She didn't know that. So she's basically just mad at me because I said I'm cool on you. You not my type of young lady. Now, we can continue to kick it. If you want to come through and hang out, we can do that from time to time or whatever. Or we can just cut it right here. It's up to you. But all this, you love me and want to be with me and you my girl and all that married stuff, man, hey, from here on out, shut that up. Don't you ever. Because from here on out, it's going to be disrespectful if you talk to me like that. So don't ever mention that ever again. Right? We good on that. Facts. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Big facts, man. Big facts. And last but not least, respect. Respect is the biggest thing to me. Don't ever sit up disrespect me. Don't none of that. I'm not cool on none of that, right? So I've never been with a young lady who talks disrespectful, raise her voice, yell, none of that. I've never done that, right? But anytime I see any signs of an attitude and a woman being able to even be capable of being disrespectful, yeah, it's a wrap. It's a done deal. It's an automatic, like, switch, click. Like, I don't even like you like that no more. I used to could like, I could have liked you a lot and thought big things of you and, oh, she could be the one and all of that. But once you show me attitude and anything disrespectful, oh yeah, we're done. It's a wrap. Yeah, that's the number one fastest way to get rid of me. Anything disrespectful, I'm out. It's a done deal. And yeah, and ain't no coming back. There ain't no coming back for me. It's a wrap. You know what I mean? I've been blessed to meet a lot of lovely young ladies in my life, right? A lot. But that disrespectful thing, well, it's not even being cool. I can't even be cool with you. That's big facts, man. You know what I'm saying? So listen, trust, honesty, loyalty, love, respect, bow. The 5 commandments, okay, guys? I just want to touch bases. I was asked to go a little bit in depth, so I went a little bit in depth about it, touch bases, gave some examples, things of that nature. Now listen, young ladies, if you hear a story, you think it is about you and involves you and all of that, hey man, I'm just telling some things I went through in my life. You get to tell your side or whatever, whoever, to whoever, you know, whatever. Doesn't matter. But I'm just sharing, okay? Don't nobody know it's you but me and you. So we all good, you know what I'm saying? And don't let none of it offend you. I'm not, trying to offend you or none of that. Just chopping it up. All right. It's your boy Bad Hayes holding it down. Big facts. Hey, the turn up is real. The 5 commandments of a relationship. Live by them.